first day of the International Car Show.
And it's an amazing thing that we're going to be already doing. I know our first one is going to be the Jeep. And we're also going to be having a ride-along with the Jeep, too. And as you can see in the back of us, the one and only Bumblebee, you know, and Transformers movie, you can hear it probably in the background, is going to be coming in July. So it's a lot of things that are going on here. And I just want to introduce our new host, too. First time on LDM, and we're going to have a blast here. I know they say like females don't really know so much about vehicles, but you have a vehicle background.
Vehicles, yes.
She has a vehicle background, you
Lots
know.
of cool stuff today. Lots of cool
So we are going to have so much fun on Stephanie, and I just wish everyone that was watching us could have been here today. But this is incredible. It's a whole weekend, so, and it's come once a year. So, you know, someone there is watching like, next year. That's what they always say, next year. Got to be at the Javits Center. Matter of fact, you just got to be with us, LDM News, in the Javits Center with Stephanie and Charles. So when we come back, many opportunities. We're going to show you a lot of vehicles, and we're going to find out if Stephanie was going to be screaming in the vehicle or not. Or would I be screaming in the vehicle or not? I guess you got to watch to find out. So we'll be right back.
I'm Cindy, one of your hosts from Teens View, and today we're going to be talking about something very tragic, which is bullying. Did you know that 1 out of 3 teenagers commit suicide due to bullying? And also, 2 out of 3 teenagers know about someone being bullied? According to StopBullying.gov, more than 7,000 individuals have committed suicide due to bullying, and 80% of those were males. That was pretty shocking to me too. If you have any questions or if you're thinking about committing suicide, you can just call our hotline 1-800-273-TALK. And remember, the number is 1-800-273-8255. And remember, I'm Cindy Lopez, your host from Teens View, and always remember that we do care.
Hi, we just came back from commercial break. My name is Charles Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers.
This is LDM News, and we just seen a nice video and presentation for the new Jeep. Stephanie, how do you think about this?
I'm actually kind of amazed. It's a small SUV, and that's kind of something new with Jeep. And it's a 2015 Renegade. It's a very sharp vehicle, and one of the big things is no texting and driving.
Oh, yeah.
And this car has hands-free text message response, so that is going to be a very big deal when it comes to selling.
Especially we being sponsored by the No Texting and Driving, that's a good thing that they do, and they have that in the new Jeep. And they may change it to the LDM Jeep. I don't know. That looks like a good Jeep for us.
I mean, that could be the company car. You never know.
You never know.
And another thing that he said was that their goal for this year, 2014, is to sell 1 million vehicles. And Mike Bentley, the CEO, said that this Renegade might be what helps them reach that number.
Yeah, and I think also that it will reach the number just because of the features that it has. Over 74 safety things that they have on it. The no texting, the rear view mirror, the rear view backing up sensors, the brake sensors, 1.6 engines, and all this stuff that they do have on it. I think it will reach that 1.6 million. Yeah, it is rented here and made in Italian, and it has that basic good Italian look, if you can see, and it has that good suspension, which is good for New York, especially with all the potholes.
Absolutely, and he also said that this Jeep kind of picked up a New York state of mind, which is good, you know?
Yeah. And
we'll drive it anywhere.
Oh yeah, and I guess we don't have mountains, but we have potholes, and that works very well.
This Renegade's going to help us out.
that helps a lot.
Take a look at it.
And you can take a look at the Renegade right now, and we have a couple other Jeeps here, which I think, and it's so funny how she has to stay up there for that long, and it's been staying there.
That goes to show.
That goes to show good brakes.
One of its features, one of its stronger features.
Yeah, and well, we also noticed that they were more now talking about safety, and which is a good thing about vehicles nowadays with the no texting, because you know, no matter how you put it, you always need your phone, cameras, everything. Like, you know, us, we always on board. They text us, we gotta leave. So it's a good thing that they have all the safety features built into the Jeep.
Absolutely. That's kind of what, you know, when people buy a car now or looking for cars, you want something safe. You want something that has, you know, airbags on all sides and, you know, hands-free devices and anything that you can to make it as safe as can be, especially now that we are so dependent on technology nowadays.
don't know if you guys see in the background, the CEO right now is as well as speaking to other people back there. And there's so much that people want to know about this Jeep.
And what's coming after this? You know, what's in the years to come?
It's like, I think this Jeep has topped it all. So what is next to do?
What's next for Jeep?
I don't know, and what's next for us as well?
We're going to find out next year and see.
We'll come back next year, but we're also going to be coming back after this commercial break, and we're going to be coming back with more vehicles and more interviews.
A lot of exciting stuff.
I'm Charles Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers.
And this is LDM News, and we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Charles Laloma, founder of LDM Magazine, and also the founder of Team View. And today I'm going to bringing you some bad news and some good news. The bad news is that there's a new disease among us that's taking many lives in the past years. This disease attacks your mind and your eyes, and it causes the ability to react, and it also causes your ability to have some common sense. But the good news is that there is a cure for this disease. This new disease is texting and driving. And the cure is, put your phones down while driving. There's no text so important that it cannot wait for later. So please, don't text and drive. Save a life. And stop this disease.
Let's take the pledge to not text and drive. For more information, go to www.don'ttextdrive.com. And let's take this pledge. Don't text and drive. Save a life.
And we're back here. This is Charles Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers.
And this is LDM. And we just seen the CEO of Jeep. He was giving a good analysis about the Jeep now. And now we're going to be entering the ride of our life.
It's called Camp Jeep, and they're celebrating their 10th anniversary. So we are going to go and take a ride and get the full experience.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy because I'm just looking back and you can see the hilltop, which is 35 degree, and we're going to be up there. We actually also going to be tilted. They said a couple of things, but I guess you're going to be with us, and you're going to get the experience of the ride because we're going to have the camera guy in there showing you everything. So you're going to feel what we feel. So the camera might be moving around. So if you get a little bit dizzy, I advise you not to watch. But if you want to experience, it's going to be very good. So Stephanie, this is going to be something that you never even expected.
The ride of a lifetime. Yeah, they told me they hope I'm not scared of heights. So anyone who is, I warn you.
And to the camera guy, if you do hear me scream, shut the camera off. You know what I'm saying? But we never know what's going to happen here. So we're just going to wing it and figure it out. This is LDM. I'm Charles Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers, and we're here at the Javits Center for International Car Show.
And we'll be back to get scared. See you later.
Got no faith in ground. Where are we traveling now? Why people living in sound? Like from a sweet melody, them soul is flowing now, yeah. And nothing hold we down. When we dance on the street, it's sweet, then you see it, say everyone about, yeah. When we dance on this beat, everyone move your feet until it's on.
Charles Laloma and my co-host here, Stephanie, and we're with Jeep driver here, Steve, and we're going to be taking a nice ride around to see how the feel is. And so far, I'm in here and I feel already relaxed and safe. How you feel, Stephanie, on this?
Extremely comfortable. We're in the Grand Cherokee, and as of now, I'm comfortable. I feel safe and sturdy, and we are attempting our first hill.
Okay, you guys, well, welcome to Camp Jeep. This is going to be a 30-degree tilt here for you. So your door goes down, And right now that rear tire's in the air, but the four-wheel drive system's kicking us through and making it happen. So we can sit here and shake it up all day long. We have a very stable platform to be on. And right here, my left front tire is out in the air. You can feel it bounce?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's pushing all the power to this tire to make it come through the discipline. All right, next is our trail rated pass or off camber discipline. So we rock and roll up the hill and down the hill. So here we go, guys, nice and easy.
Wow, this is amazing. It's like feeling like we're on a ride here.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
What's missing though, you guys?
Whoa.
What's missing? There's no chain.
There's no chain.
Yeah, that's right.
I
That's
didn't
right.
think of that.
All right, so
It's all Steve doing it.
this particular Grand Cherokee has got the 3.6 liter Pentastar motor, which has been one of the top 10 motors in the world 2 years in a row by Ward's. Plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque for our machine. And now we're going to step into the ground
this.
clearance, all right, through the uneven logs. So the way we have it set up is at 9.7 inches of ground clearance because we have the quadrilift system in here. And the quadrilift system has an exit, off-road 1 and off-road 2. Off-road 1 gives us 9.7 and off-road 2 gives us 11.3 inches. All right, so this is going to be really bumpy here, you guys. This is all about suspension. So it's four-wheel independent suspension on this. And I can't stop it from being bumpy. I'd like to, but I can't. So, and you can hear it banging along because it's at the top of the suspension. So nice and easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, I feel like a typical day in Chinatown. Our whole city.
Pretty much. So on the way up here, this is 35 degrees up. We're going to 16 feet in the air. And of course, what goes up has to come down. So here we go, gang. Up. Nothing but blue sky.
Yeah.
Wow. And again, this is LDM with Steve here in the Jeep and showing us the uphill, nothing but sky. Now we're coming back down. This is an amazing vehicle to have, especially here in New York.
All right, so one of the cool things about Jeep across the board in all of them, my foot's not on the brake, you guys.
Wow.
All right.
His foot's not on the brake. Did you hear him?
So the onboard computer is taking care of the ABS system. I still am not on the brake because I have my hill descent button here. I'm going to release it and I'm going to go forward and away we go.
Wow.
In this particular vehicle, we have the 8.4 inch touchscreen, so we can run our radio, all our climate control, our interior controls as well, and it's very, very comfortable.
Amazing.
Wow, Stephanie, this is like incredible how you just think about a Jeep, but to actually see this with Steve and everything, it's just
what a
like
good
very
look around.
amazing. Steve, I want to thank you for everything,
My pleasure. guys.
showing us everything that's here and showing us the Jeep. It's a beautiful day here on LDM, even though it's kind of cold outside, but Steve made it very comfortable for us, especially up that 60 degree angle thing there.
35 degrees
Oh,
up.
35?
Okay? 16 feet to the top.
Oh my God.
All right,
So we want to thank you, and we're going to step out the vehicle. There's a couple other people that's going to be doing. We're going to get more questions here at LDM News with my co-host here, Stephanie, and we're going to try our best. We'll be right back. Hi, this is Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers.
And again, we're here at the National Auto Show, and we're here with a gentleman that's going to be showing us a vehicle where, at first, like I thought it was a Corvette, but it's not. And he's going to speak a little bit more about the vehicle. And first of all, what's your name?
My name is Adhar Shrivastava.
And what is the name of the vehicle?
The name of the manufacturer is Soleil Motors, Milan, Italy. And the name of the car is the Anadi.
The Anadi.
Anadi, it means limitless.
Wow. And what is the price range of the vehicle?
Our fully spec vehicle is just $1 under $300,000.
See, if it was $2 over, I would have probably bought it right now. But you see how my bank is set up, it's a little
Yeah,
different.
wire fund.
Yeah,
Time, right?
So not I would have bought it right off the
Yeah,
hand.
exactly.
But
We don't take cash, I apologize.
you know what? Put the cash away. He doesn't accept it, so we can't buy the vehicle. But the vehicle was really awesome. Like as soon as we seen it, I was like, I had to take a picture.
Thank you.
What is it more like? What's the engine? What's the intake of it?
Sure, so we have a very powerful engine in this car. It's a 6.2-liter V8 with a supercharger. So we produce 651 horsepower. And in real numbers, that means you can do 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds.
Wow.
With a top speed of 201 miles per hour. So we could probably take off, but we prefer it.
So the speed is there for,
Speed is there for liftoff, but we've made sure that the car is very aerodynamic. It sticks to the ground. We've done extensive testing in the United Kingdom. We've used race car drivers that have driven for Porsche Milano and Ferrari to make sure that the product that we're making is the best it can be.
And what is your safety mechanisms?
So the car, like any mass-produced car, comes standard with 5 airbags. There's 3-point or 4-point seatbelt seating arrangements, so you can have a racing harness or normally what you're used in a mass-produced car. And then we've used a very strong steel chassis to ensure that in the event of an accident, all the occupants are very safe.
Was there inspiration behind this when you guys, thought of it?
Yeah, our main idea was as luxury consumers, we want to have a supercar, a fast car, but we don't want to sacrifice on luxury. And there's very few places in the world where you can go 201 miles per hour without worrying about the cops or hitting something or even your abilities. But luxury is something that people want the most, regardless of the situation they're in. So the answer was this vehicle, which is what we like to call a luxury supercar.
And I know how you mentioned the seatbelts and everything, but when I get the car, there ain't no seatbelts because nobody's going to be sitting with us. I want to make sure it stays right. But I noticed that the car is kind of like shiny, but there is also another paint job.
Yeah, so this paint job that we have on this special vehicle took 2 weeks of man hours to do, and it's a flat finish. So it's not pearlescent, it doesn't shine, it gives a more subtle feel. So it's those that want their luxury, but not as loud as a bright green or neon
Cherry
color.
red.
Exactly. Or like the Skittles colors, people refer to them. We could definitely do that as we are very focused on customizing for the customer. But in this particular version, we thought it stood out by not standing out. You can understand what I mean.
Makes perfect sense. And you mentioned that Justin Tuck was sitting in this car before he went to the Raiders.
That's right. Before he went to the Raiders, I'm a huge Giants fan.
Giants!
So we actually had an event out in New Jersey, and Justin Tuck, Corey Webster, and Victor Cruz all came to the car, sat in, and it was a cool experience. I love the Giants. Maybe next year we'll make the playoffs. Let's see what
You never
happens.
know. Such a good thing. What was the impact of your design? I see like the headlights and the lights.
Yeah, so part of the design process, what people don't realize is a lot of design is predicated on the rules and regulations. Because if, for example, a car doesn't meet the rules and regulations, no matter how beautiful it is, it can never be seen on the street. So this is the mix of European, American regulation, and Italian design.
It is an amazing vehicle.
The interior, everything, the color, everything.
Yeah, it is an amazing vehicle. As you can see, if you had the money for it, you better buy this vehicle. I think there's probably like 2 left here, and I'm taking one right now. But once my bank thing situates. But again, I want to thank you for being on our show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
And letting us pick the brains on the vehicle here. And me and Stephanie, we're going to be showing you some more vehicles just like this one. Dream vehicles, maybe fantasies. Who knows? Dreams do come true, especially in New York City.
Dream big.
Yeah, dream big, or don't dream at all. So this is LDM and Charles Laloma.
I'm Stephanie Petchers. We'll be right back.
See you later.
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her
Look at her
face.
chicken legs.
Oh my god. How short is that skirt?
I can't believe she'd even put that on.
Is that her dress? It's not even on her
It's
hardly.
not even covering her up.
It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Charles Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers.
And we just closing it up right now in the auto store. Keep it going. It's like we're here in the auto show. And we had a lot of fun. Did the little Jeep ride and everything.
Jeep ride, the simulator, a lot of cool stuff, and just a good experience. And it kind of takes you to a whole other level of, you know, just car shopping. You get to really experience and kind of form your own opinion. You know what I mean?
I like the little car simulator thing that we would. It was funny how we tried to do the simulator, and I was like, oh, pump, you know, I okay. I crashed so many times. It's like
horrible.
Yeah.
But the experience is, you know, all that matters.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it. And again, we'll probably be here again next year at the same time. And it'll probably be a lot of fun doing it. And Stephanie, it was fun. You're here your first time.
Our first game.
Oh,
very good.
It was good. A lot of cars, a lot of, and then you can see in the background, we also have where mobsters or whatever you want to call it started off a vehicle, and then we had the government vehicle on the other side. So it's like kind of strange how we go from this to a $300,000 car, you know?
Yeah, we're looking at such new cars, and now we're ending with such old cars.
But we always got to remember the past so we can know what the future is going to be. And I guess we started off with the future, and then now we're ending with the past. So it's a real good thing. And you only can see it here in New York. You had to watch us. We're going to be having another time. Actually, Stephanie's going to be coming to the zombie run, I hope. So you got to watch that. We're going to have a lot of fun in that. Watching them, how they make the makeup, running. So, are you scared of zombies?
I am. I'm prepared though for a zombie apocalypse. I still don't wish for one.
So
I think it would be.
I guess we got to call the people from The Walking Dead and all that to come and help us and stuff. Because it's going to be a lot of fun. But if there are real zombies, Stephanie, I might just be like leaving. You know, the camera crew and everybody can help you. I'll be in the tree. I don't know. But we'll find out how it's going to be. But if you really want to find out more about the zombie run and the Easter hunt and everything else we're going to be doing, you got to stay tuned to LDM. Have it big with my new co-host here. And we're having a lot of fun. You know?
Lots of fun stuff.
And I guess we'll just call it a day. But remember, stay strong, always stay alive, and always watch LDM. And I'm Charles Laloma.
And I'm Stephanie Petchers, and remember, no texting and driving.
Remember that. Cut it out. Stop it. Save a life.